And joining us now on the phone, Louisiana Senator John Kennedy. Welcome back to American Ground Radio, sir.
Thanks for having me, guys.
So you guys are still busy there. And the August recess, is the August recess happening or is the August recess not happening? I understand we're catching you in between votes right now.
Well, I'm fine either way. We're in the middle of a series of 4 votes right now, trying to get President Trump's administration confirmed. We're getting no cooperation at all from our Democratic colleagues. I'm in what's called a cloakroom, which is a little room off the Senate floor where we can go and talk to our favorite radio hosts. But we're making progress. We're going to be here in August until we get our work done. How long that'll be, too early to tell.
So the Democrats have, you said they're kind of slowing everything down that's going on right now, including judicial nominations, which of course you've made tons of headlines as the judicial professor there in the Senate. Are you able to get any progress with them, and why are they so effective at being obstructionist this time around?
Well, yeah, let me explain. That's a great question. Don't hold me to this number, but I think any president has something like 1,200 appointments that the Senate has to confirm. Now, all of these appointments are important, but some are usually the subject of more consideration than others. I'll put it that way. When you're confirming judges, when you're confirming the Attorney General of the United States, that sort of thing, there's going to be a lot of debate and a lot of attention. But, for example, when you're confirming the General Counsel of the Department of Defense, that's something that's not going to generate a lot of debate. In the past, Republicans and Democrats in the Senate have gotten together and said, look, so we don't use up all our floor time, let's see if we can come up with a list of people that we need to spend the time on debating and a list of people that we both know we're going to agree to. And that's how we work through it. Because every minute we spend on the Senate floor getting a presidential nomination confirmed is a minute we can't spend on other legislation. Well, Senator Schumer has just stopped cooperating. He won't put together any kind of list. He drags it out as long as he can. It can take as long as 2 days per nominee. Well, you don't have to be Einstein's cousin to figure out if you got 1,200 appointments and each one can take a day and a half or 2 days, you don't have time to do anything else. And it's really just being obstructionist. And that's kind of where we are. But we're staying here. We had votes last night at 10 o'clock, and that's fine with me. I'm ready to do it again, but we can't get anything else done. That's my point.
Well, Democrats always seem like they're always have been in a bad mood. They seem extraordinarily more so these days. Even Senator Cory Booker, one of your colleagues there in the Senate, is criticizing his own party. Now, I personally don't believe, I think that's all theatrics. Maybe I'm wrong. Do you buy any of that inter-party fighting that is seemingly going on in the Democrat Party?
Well, I really do. I think that the Democratic Party, the different factions, and they're really basically two, they're in a fight for a struggle for the soul of their party. The loon wing, if you will, the far left is winning. The loon wing, the tofu crowd. I'm talking about Senator Bernie Sanders, Senator Elizabeth Warren, Congresswoman Ocasio-Cortez, the new mayoral candidate in New York. Most of these folks are neo-socialists. They believe in unrestrained spending, more taxes, more regulation, cop bashing, Israel bashing, biological men and women's sports, They want to replace the term mother with birthing people. They just lost all touch with the lives and concerns of ordinary Americans. But they are winning. They have taken over the Democratic Party, and my Democratic colleagues wonder why they're losing elections. All Democrats are not like that, but the ones in control are, and that's what you see going on. And it's a real struggle. It's not just play acting or make believe. There's really a fight for the control.
Well, you've changed my mind. I wasn't quite sure whether to believe it or not, because the Democrats, they're the party of projection, right? And so you just can't trust anything they do.
And look, you're right, and this is true for all politicians. You've got to watch what they do, not what they say. But I've seen it firsthand just here in the Senate. The more reasonable Democrats are scared to say anything, and they don't really have a leader right now.
Senator John Kennedy, you are never afraid to say anything, and we love that about you. We appreciate you spending some time with us here on American Ground Radio, and we understand you got to get back to a vote.
All right, now listen, thanks, guys. You guys pay your taxes, man. We need the money.
Certainly
yes,
will.
Sir.
Thank you, Senator.
Take care.
All right. Bye.